Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a crappy gift. When I say a crappy gift, I'm talking sublimated toilet paper rolls. I'm going to show you how to make these so you can hand out crappy gifts for Christmas. So let's get started. Okay, so what we need to make these crappy gifts is a heat press. You can get some laminating pouches. It doesn't matter which type you get. Just get laminating pouches. And what I do is I tear them apart. And then you're going to need obviously a roll of toilet paper, and you're going to need a design. You can find these designs on Etsy. That's where I found like a package, like a bundle of designs, and I just bought them from Etsy. So I've already cut what you need to do is you need to take your toilet paper and open it up just like this. Make sure you got nice sheets and this don't have cut, they're not bunched up or torn or anything. And I go over to the second one, second design.
Second square.
Second square. Let me get a tape. And what you're going to do, since all toilet paper is different, you're going to measure that square from side to side. This one here is 4, and then top to bottom by 3 3/4. So you're going to cut a piece of lamination pouch, just one side of it, 4. For this, I'm cutting 4 by 3 3/4. I've already cut this one out. Now remember, on your lamination, you got a shiny side, and you got like a dull side. The dull side is the side that's going to go down onto your toilet paper, and the shiny side is the side we're going to sublimate on. So what you're going to do, I'm just showing you on here, but we're going to do the same thing in the heat press. You're going to put your lamination paper on your square like that. Then you're going to cut your design. Now I made my design a 1/4 inch smaller all the way around, so instead of 4 by whatever I said earlier, I made it a 1/4 inch smaller. That way it will fit inside that square. And we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to do it on the heat press. Now the heat press I'm using is a VEVOR heat press. This is a nice small heat press. It's a 10 by 12, and it's got suction cups, and it holds onto the table so it doesn't tip over excuse me, or anything like that. And it's perfect for like doing toilet paper and Christmas ornaments and car coasters, earrings, any kind of small sublimation project. I mean, it's probably not very good for t-shirts because you can't print a very big design on it, or can't heat a big design on it, or press a big design. Here we go, that's the word I was looking for. But for small projects like this is like the perfect size. It doesn't take up too much room. And I'll put a link to this little heat press in the description. But all you do is this box just sits right on there, and you plug in the plug and screw it in, turn it on, and we're going to set our temperature at 385. So you press the set button where it says SP, and we just set that up to 385, and then we'll press the set button again, and now it's asking for our time. We're going to do 60 seconds, but obviously if that's how you adjust the time, up and down arrows. And then this is either centigrade or Fahrenheit, and we're in Fahrenheit, and the little red dot shows that also. And then once you got your temperature and time set, just hit set again, and we'll wait for that to get to 385, and we'll continue from there. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your butcher paper down on the bottom of your press like this. Then unroll your toilet paper. I'm using my Tumbler taping stand just to stop it from rolling around on me. Now it doesn't matter if you do it from left to right or right to left. It's just easier for me to do it this way because my press is on this corner of the table here. So once you've got your toilet paper laid out like this, you're going to count over to the second square. And remember, the dull side goes down and the shiny side goes up. Just kind of place that on your square. Just like this. It kind of almost adheres. I mean, it's like a friction that pulls itself to it right there, like a static cling. Then you're going to take your design, and it's going to go on top of your square like this. Now, you don't have to use this lamination paper, but the design comes out so much brighter if you use it than if you just press directly onto the toilet paper. And it really doesn't look that bad, and as you can see on these over here, it makes the designs much brighter and vibrant. So okay, now we've got this set up. You just gently place put your paper on top, bring your press around. We're at 385, so we'll go ahead and press this for 60 seconds. Press the down arrow, that starts our timer. And then after 60 seconds, we'll take that out of the heat press, and I'll show you how to wrap them to make a nice crappy gift for Christmas. Okay, we're almost at 60 seconds. There goes our timer. Press the down arrow. We'll go ahead and raise up on this. Turn it off, unless you have more to do, but I'm just making this one. And we'll remember it's hot. Probably don't need to remind you of that, but just so you know, we're going to take that off. And then I found that it pretty much falls off by itself. So just roll this up like this. It just fell off. And then you can form that warm laminate to your toilet paper roll. Just like this. It's not too hot where you can't touch it now. Just kind of help hold it around. And that's what that's going to look like. Came out pretty good. Now what I also like to do is I like to take a little bit of easy tack. You don't have to. You can use rubber glue or tape or whatever, but this kind of just helps hold the toilet paper around. Just like that. Doesn't leave any residue or anything. There we go. There's our toilet paper roll. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how we wrap ours. Here's what the paper looks like. It pretty much takes all of the ink off of it. So, let's move this out of the way. This out of the way. So, you can go to Hobby Lobby or your whatever craft store you like. Get you some what is this called? Cellophane paper.
It comes in a roll.
It comes in a roll, yeah, and you can just cut it in length, and you want it to be bigger than your toilet paper roll. So when you cut it, make sure that you cut it long enough to where it's going to overlap, you know, and you don't want it to be too short. So what I do is we just take this design, place it kind of almost in the center. You're going to have the same amount on the top or the bottom or close to. And then just roll it around like this. So your seam is kind of towards the back. You don't want it covering your design. Then once you've got that, it's a little bit tricky. Once you get that, then take this paper at the bottom and just push it in the bottom of the cardboard roll right there. Just like this. And then take this top, kind of squeeze it together and twist it like that. And then you can take a little, we use this red ribbon, and we just tie this around the top. Takes two people sometimes. Kind of pull it tight and tie it into a little bow My wife usually does this, so I'm having a little difficulty doing it.
My fingers were small.
I know. It's like, man, just like that. And then, I don't know how you did it again. But anyway, you're going to make a bowl like this. I'm not very good at doing that. That's why I hold the toilet paper roll and my wife will make the bows. But, I mean, they make nice gifts. You can sell them like at Christmas craft fairs. And if you use the laminated and pouch paper, it's much brighter than if you sublimate directly onto the toilet paper. Well, hopefully you like this idea and you have good luck making your own. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.